Ticking. Tick tock, tock, tick, tick tock is the clock. The clock is ticking down time. I'm lost in thoughts, unable to form a rhyme. And my reasoning is not always what it's seeming to be, and yet I'm existing there freely flowing like poetry and chemistry, and how it lingers amidst my energy. I want to be free. Move like a groove, like a nail in your shoe stuck in the pavement, chasing rainbows and arrangements. Time is flying and yet slowing down, and once upon a time I used to frown at not having a dime to call mine or my own. And now I'm singing love songs, playing hip-hop or double dutch or the tightrope, moving like I'm holding on to hope. Hopscotch in the summer glades or blades of grass moving across pasts I know them to be past time, like rhyme. And again, my reasoning is not what it's seeming to be, and yet I'm lost in space, or the image of my face removing across days, and one day it'll be a salt and pepper haze, like ancient wisdom touching my inner jism, moving. When he walked away, I was like in a haze, this miserable sunshine fading into a dim gaze, gazing out at the sunlight, perpetrating as moonlight, unable to be my nightlight, can't be real bright, can't hold me tight late at night. I used to have attacks like panic. I used to want to know about my sanity, like rampant words moving across my mind, unable to touch the ground, groundless like freedom, and timeless like being in prison, like unable to touch the walls of your soul, unable to see the glow in the night show its face. I want my face to show. I want even my brothers to know that even when you lose control, you can hold on to the rainbow. It's moving in your soul like a twinkle in the night sky. I want to be my soul's cry. I want to be the rhyme or the reason why the divinity lies within my soul at night. Late at night, I see him cry, I see him ring the bells, and I see him rise, and I see him rise and rise and rise. They call me like a whisper in the night. They clap their hands real tight, and I can hear the angels say, it's all right. You can move across this scary night, and you can touch the pavement with your feet and your soul and make it move like a glow, and don't be afraid to lose control. Control is an illusion. What part of your soul are you choosing? And where's this rhyme or reason going when it seems that you're not knowing, and yet you know that today is the day and tomorrow is fading, fade, back, way back in the day. Back in the day, I used to wish I was a kid again, or some version of that I spin, like wisdom perpetrating as confusion, and sometimes I'm masked in illusion, and I see his face, bright as day. He entered into the door like a spiritual haze, and dared not to tell me about the other side, and even in my glow and my cry, he denied me the solitude of understanding what the rudeness of crossing over was when it whispered close to me, and I saw the light in his eyes, and he wouldn't tell me late at night whose spirit was to rise, and If I were to know, then I'd have to go to cross over the road and look at the tracks from afar, afar, afar. A fallen star, like a rainbow with no color. See, it's in black and white and black, and I don't know what's in my knapsack, but if I look and see a notepad and a pen, then I might begin again this road I call Zen and retrace my steps and recognize my face and own the ownership of knowing my own name. It's brazen. It's like raisins in the sun, bright and permeating my being. There was a time when I didn't know my name. I didn't know what fame was. I didn't know what clothes were. I didn't know what shoes were. I only rolled pennies to find out what eating was. What eating was. Was I eating when I rolled pennies late at night to see what I might see when the sun shone bright its face? And now I move across roads like a quick pace and a steady step and a side step, or to the left, man. But it's not about some song or record spinning. It's about knowing that I'm winning this race, and there's no losers. See, there's no one choosing me or you or her or him, and I just want to begin again and not spin like a CD, no spinning like a record playing. I just want to exist in the energy of me being and seeing this practice called the present moment. What happens if I practice the present moment? What happened if I opened my eyes and I could see what I was knowing deep in my soul when I can't hear them roam and roam and roam and roam? I got minutes on my phone. I got minutes on my phone. It's a privilege to say I got minutes on my phone and not understand that some people just roam and roam and roam and roam with no home, no roof and no haven. No cream on their face, they're not shaven. No dress and no makeup, no shoes and no get up and go, no motivation to see beyond the facade or the reality. Circumstances and situations, they cause people to go into deep depressions, and they romance with the insane, and their minds can't see past being deranged. And I just want to reach out and touch them in the day and hold their hand and say, it's okay. It's okay. But I don't live in the reality that they dwell in. I don't live in the reality that they dwell in, and no matter how much I can sympathize or empathize or be compassionate, suffering, it's prevalent. Suffering is not a mystery. It's prevalent in me. It's prevalent in thee. I see beyond the dream of comforting those impoverished who cannot eat or see, blinded by the chase, the race, blinded by the wind, blinded by the sin, blinded by religion, blinded by the fear of being authentic. I just want to get on the bus. Get on the bus with no fuss and hold hands with a man with no pants because he can't afford to dance and dance, or take a salsa class and spin across the room, but his mind is set upon the moon. See, he sees beyond the dim rim of our lives. We live in sin, and he's freeing his mind, and he's freeing his mentality, and he dances about, and we call him crazy. He's whistling and singing songs that we don't know, and we say he's mentally ill, and still we don't get the thrill that we feel when we grace him. Even she just wanted to touch the hem of his garment. Birkenstocks, like the clock is ticking back and forth, and north and north and north like the pole, and it's strong.